Hey folks, and welcome back to Pattaya. As you can see there, and another visitor in the backyard. He left without an incident though. We've got a lot of running around to do today. First thing this morning, we hopped in the truck and we'll be going up to see a doctor that we made an appointment with the other day. We'll do a little bit of an update here. We're on our way to Sriracha. So we've come up to Sriracha today for her kind of first real doctor consultation. And he's writing her referrals for MRI for the liver, and for the bone there's an indication it's spread to a bone or something like that, T12 or so, I don't know. I guess that's one of her backbones, and a mammogram and a pelvis ultrasound. So we've got to go to Bangkok Hospital to get all that done. This doctor's from the cancer hospital that we were at the other day. They do herbal treatments here as well. But anyway, that's not why we're here. So on Sundays, he has office hours here at this clinic. You got to chase some of these doctors around the different clinics. It's easier to catch up with them there than at the hospital. Here's food for thought. He just told me these scans, these various tests, we might be able to actually go today and get these. He said he'll have the results in a day or two. He said if it was the public hospital, it might take up to 2 months. So that's quite a profound difference. Dealing with the private hospitals is, wow, it seems much, not just a little better, not just a better room or maybe a little bit more high tech, but the wait for things like that, for tests and things, wow, that makes a huge difference. Even though she has insurance, what happened at the last hospital, which was also a part of Bangkok Hospital, the Jom Tien Hospital, we still had to pay for that. It's like 57,000 baht for her 3-day hospital visit. So I had to pay for that and then wait for the insurance to pay me. A lot of these hospitals here, they try to do that constantly. The healthcare business is a big cash float for all hospitals. I mean, that's part of the business. They have to realize that. Collecting money and filing claims with insurance companies, all part of it. But it seems like here they always try to take the shortcut and want the patient to pay first and then the patient to collect. Regardless of what your policy says, your insurance company may be more than happy to deal with the hospital directly in the claims process and remit whatever's owed directly to the hospital. It's the hospital that says, no, we want our cash now. For a lot of times, even foreigners, before they do your operation, before they do your test, whatever it is you're there for, they want cash up front. That's been my experience in talking to other people as well. So insurance notwithstanding, you get paid later. Her daughter's working on the claim and says we'll have the money within a month. At first it was 120 days. That was a couple days ago. Then that's been curtailed down to a month. So they did give us very good records and everything that we're going to need. So anyway, I think V's wrapping up. But the doctor seems pretty good here. And just a little clinic on a small road, but sometimes that's where you got to go. So we just left Sriracha back into Pattaya to the big Bangkok Hospital in North Pattaya, and we can get most of these tests here today. The MRI we have to come back in a couple days for. But in addition to the mammogram and the MRI and the ultrasound, the doctor also ordered blood work, and they give you very specific markings they're looking for. You take that to a lab. Now, here at the hospital, I'll show you what we learned. It's cheaper right outside the hospital, down that path. There's this lab. That lab isn't really affiliated with the hospital. It's just a regular private lab. And we saved, I think, a little over 50% getting the blood work done there. So they'll do that. I paid them directly. And that way we have it just as quick in a day or two, and we save some money. So that's a little tip for you. We might be able to get some of these other tests, I don't know, at private places. I'm going to look into that. We had a couple friends in town from Denmark this night, and they brought us out here, treated us to dinner at a little Thai food place. We can only eat basically vegetables and rice at this point, so a little bit of a bittersweet thing for her, but we still enjoyed it. It was very nice catching up with some subscribers there. But you know what? The next morning, back in the truck again, this time off to Chonburi. Now, that was the original referral we had at the Chonburi Hospital, which is a liver hospital. So I think we made a lot of progress yesterday, all those various tests. She has in 3 days, well, the 17th, whenever that is, she has the specific MRI. But yesterday, all those tests kind of put her ahead of the curve. So we went to the Chonburi Hospital today. What a nightmare that place is. Just a bunch of buildings. It's so spread out. No place to park. All these little roads, left, right, left, right. Anyway, she went in there, saw the doc. She had the appointment that was made originally by the Jomtien Hospital that referred us, our original referral, and she talked to the doctor today. But he was kind of already amazed because she's got all these tests, all the same tests he was going to order. She's already either had done or is just waiting a couple days for. So she's got another appointment with him next week. But the primary doctor that we're working with will be at the cancer hospital. This guy's like a second opinion. Of course, the Chonburi Hospital's free, doesn't cost anything. But since we're in Chonburi today, this place I've been wanting to come for a while. It's right down the street from Chonburi in Angsila. It's called Kopi Hub. It's very well known for dim sum here. An unlikely location for that, but I've been wanting to try it, and since we were just a mile away, I thought we'd stop here for lunch. Now, it's a Monday today. Today is a Monday. There is a queue, a line. I'll show you when you get here, you actually have to scan a QR code, and then that will open up an app, and it'll tell you what your number is and how many people are in front of you. I think when I got here, there was 6 or 7 people in front of me. I believe now it's only 5. My number's 39. So we'll go inside to just a regular dim sum house. I don't believe it's a buffet or anything like that. We went to a buffet in Pattaya at a very nice resort, Cape Dara, about a month ago. This was also on my list. I know better to come on a weekend. On a weekend, it's going to be rammed in here. But on a Monday, I thought we would sashay right in. Now, in fairness, it is I don't know, about 12:30, so it is kind of lunchtime. But it's a Monday. Come on. So that was good, but it was not as good as Ming's, where we had about a month ago at the Cape Dar. I'll put that video up here in case you missed it, but that was a lot more expensive too. Here, 2 people. V didn't feel like eating, and she had ate this morning. She likes to eat in the morning. Anyway, 2 people, we stuffed ourselves really. We probably over-ordered, and it was 600 baht for the total bill. So that's tea, everything. So a lot cheaper. The other, if you remember, was 700 baht per person, but it was a buffet, and we also stuffed ourselves. If you're in the neighborhood, it's definitely worth a bite for lunch. Just, I'm still a big fan of Ming's. Anyway, I'll show you something that definitely is very good, something new. So that's right, this place has been all over social media. I happened past on my way to the hospital to visit V last week while she was there, so thought I'd go in and check it out myself. So today we come to Teprasit Road. We're right across the street from almost across the street from the Suklamai condo building, the big tower here on Teprasit Road, to a newish place called Mortar Chicken. It's a great big yellow banner and kind of cartoonish like sign out front. A little bit of a new sensation. The owner's very attractive, and although some people may come here just to see her, I think most come for her succulent meats, especially the chicken. Grilled, soaked, marinated, grilled with a different flair, all topped with like a encrusted garlic. It's very good flavor. So I tried out the chicken. I'll walk you through here. They're very, very busy. There's a queue. I had to wait in line just to sit down. Now, I did come in lunchtime. In all fairness, I showed up right at lunchtime. So if you come, I don't know, maybe off-peak, your mileage may vary. But I ordered a half of a grilled chicken, order of som tam, and order of sticky rice, typical Isan fare. There's many other things to select, but I just thought I'd get the kind of
the rank and file dish. And I tell you, it was wonderful. Now you also get a little mortar and pestle with your order, and that's got some of the signature sauce, and I think there's some nuts and garlic in there. The chicken itself, almost like a lemon garlicky flavor. They've got tons and tons of herbs and spices that go into it, though. It's not just that. It's a very complex flavor. That's oversimplifying it, to say the least. But barely enough seating in here. There's people out here on the sidewalk waiting. After you get done, there's a lady selling little dishes of 20-baht ice cream right on the sidewalk. I don't think it's really part of the chicken shack here, the mortar chicken, but just a little addition. Great place, and like I said, a little bit of the new hot toy here in Pattaya. Anytime you see a big crowd of people gathered at one place, it's big on social media, it's drawing in the people. A lot of that has to do with the marketing the owner's done, and I wish her luck. She's got a great product, and I think everybody's leaving happy.
Well, that's right. I left happy for sure. 210 baht for the chicken, the som tam, the sticky rice, even got a bottle of water. So, yeah, I left happy. It was very good chicken, and very crowded. You know, on the way back from Chonburi this day, we weren't too long at the doctor's office. I stopped at my buddy's car wash here in Ang Sila right after we got done the dim sum, and I hadn't been here in about a year and a half, 2 years, and last time when he opened this, I didn't even have a car. But I thought, well, now that I got the truck, I'll stop in and get it washed. But you know what? I can't go through. Can't go through because I got the bed rails, and that would disrupt the brushes would lock onto that. I don't know why I didn't even think of that, but that's a thing. If you got those side rails, you can't go through the brush car wash. But anyway, we're going to get a free wash on the way home because of this rain, so I better batten down the hatches and leave this one off right here. And as usual, I'll thank you for watching. And until next time, bye for now.